Okay, Ms. Shoemaker, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I want to increase child support.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am. That's all I'm bringing them to court for. I need more funds.
Based on what, excuse me, sir, please don't, what was that you just said anyway?
Sack chaser.
Sack chaser, what is that exactly?
Chasing the sack, she worried about my money.
Okay, I think that's the purpose of coming to court for an increase.
I'll take care of the kids anyway, but
Okay.
It begins like any ordinary courtroom scene, calm, almost polite. Ms. Shoemaker is asking for more child support. But underneath the surface, tensions are simmering, name-calling, accusations, and talk of being a gold digger. The atmosphere turns heavy quickly. Why does he look more angry than shocked? And what's the real spark behind this battle? Stay tuned, because the truth is about to get costly.
Ms. Shoemaker, what is the basis of your request for an increase in child support?
One, we work for the same school together, but I'm a janitor and I make the bare minimum of like $9.50.
Okay.
I take care of the kids. We both take care of the kids. We got 255. But we have other activities like our daughter is in gymnastics.
Okay.
She's in cheer.
How old is she?
She's 6.
Okay.
And they're also in private school.
Okay. Who pays for the extracurricular activities?
I do.
Okay. How much is that?
We're running about $350 a month for both children.
She isn't demanding a life of luxury, just support. Living on a janitor's paycheck while raising 2 kids in private school has left her struggling. Miss Shoemaker's voice shakes as she explains how every dollar is stretched to the limit. But the conflict runs deeper than money. She insists she covers it all, every single expense. So where does that leave him? And what's buried behind his silence? The judge is about to uncover the truth.
How much is private school?
Between the both of them, one's $1,200 and then the other one is $450.
Okay. And you pay for the tuition as well?
I do.
All right. Is he helping you at all?
He pays the bare minimum. I try to handle this outside of court, but I don't know what's his issue. He pays the bare minimum of child support, so I just want to increase. So if he's just going to be paying the bare minimum, the minimum at least needs to be half.
Okay. And what is it that he's currently paying?
About $500 a month.
All right. What about health insurance on these kids? Who carries that?
We both do.
Okay. All right. How much is yours?
$300.
300. All right.
Private school, gymnastics, health insurance. She's shouldering it all, barely hanging on, while he contributes a bare minimum. She's paying out thousands, and now she's finished keeping quiet. But when the judge finally turns to him for a response, his demeanor shifts. Everything is about to change, because his version of the truth is coming, and it's nothing like what anyone expected.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
First of all, Your Majesty,
Your Majesty, I like that.
$500 is not a bare minimum. And then I pay insurance on top of it. You add that to $800.
Right, so the kids are double insured. That's good. All right. So what about this tuition and these extracurricular activities?
She's 6 years old. She can't barely do no flipping.
Excuse me?
What does that mean?
She ain't doing no flipping. She ain't learning no gymnastics like that good. She better learn how to do cartwheels right now.
Oh, you're talking about your daughter.
Yeah, as a 3-year-old, he ain't even in private school. How he in private school? He 3.
It's
They
called
have
early
private
preschool.
Yeah, they have that for 3-year-olds.
He insists the child support isn't fair, claiming he's already doing his part. But then, shockingly, he mocks his 6-year-old daughter's gymnastics, dismissing her by saying she can't even flip. What kind of father tears down his own child's dreams in open court? And that's not the end of it, because what he reveals next makes it clear this fight isn't really about money at all.
So because you're saying all of that, that lets me know you're not paying for it, right?
I paid what the court told me to pay.
So the answer to my question is no then. You're not paying for the extracurricular activities or the private tuition. Is that correct?
Or going half.
The child support says I just do what they told me to do, and I give the $500 a month. That ain't bare minimum. That's almost a car note or a 1 or 2 bedroom
One
apartment.
thing.
You don't believe
In the 90s.
you don't believe that the private school tuition is important?
No, she go to public school. I went to public school. I'm just fine.
Okay, so you all are doing a 2255 schedule, right? Is that correct? Okay.
He openly admits he's not contributing to anything beyond the court's original order. No gymnastics, No private school, not even splitting the costs in half. And when asked if he values these investments in his children, he simply shrugs. Public school was good enough for me, he says. But the judge isn't buying it, and neither are we, especially when she starts digging into his true motives.
And with you moving closer, then you'd agree with me that you should also help support them financially if their expenses have increased, right?
The only reason, you can say,
What does that mean?
Speak.
you can say that, but now some of the things they don't need to do.
Like what?
I can teach you how to flip at the house.
But you don't.
I got
But he
cousins
don't.
that
Okay,
do backflips. I can teach you how to flip at the house.
But he don't.
Sir, are you a gymnastics instructor?
No, but my cousin, he know how to do backflips, and he walk on his hands.
Your cousin?
Yeah, he 40 years old. He walk on his hands. He can teach them all that.
When pressed to contribute more, he argues the kids don't need any of it. I could teach her to flip at home, he says, with YouTube tutorials and a cousin who can still backflip at 40. The courtroom sits in disbelief, but the judge isn't amused. And neither is Miss Shoemaker, especially when the real bombshell drops in the next clip, revealing what's been quietly driving this entire case.
Okay, so then it would logically follow that the child would need to be taught by someone who's licensed. You'd agree?
Yeah.
And that person needs to be paid.
You would agree?
Boy, y'all stacking the deck on me. But the only
Who's
reason,
stacking the deck on
but
you?
the only reason why she mad because I'm getting engaged.
Oh,
No,
That's the only
I'm
reason
not
why
worried
we
about
so
it.
now it's coming out. I asked you, was there
No,
anything else you
I'm
want to
not
tell me
concerned
before I
about none
moved
of
over
that.
to him? Why don't you tell me he got engaged?
Yeah.
I'm not bitter about none of that.
How long ago did you get engaged, sir?
About 3 months ago.
And how I feel
And you
about it,
filed
they
this
go
about
for me.
3 months ago. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk.
And there it is, the real reason this court date exists. He's engaged, and she's only just discovered it. Or has she known all along? The tension explodes. She breaks down. He grows defensive, and suddenly the courtroom feels less like a custody case and more like a confession. And the woman he's planning to marry? She's someone they both know. Things are about to get deeply personal.
Such a coincidence that you filed this 3 months ago and he said he got engaged 3 months ago. So you knew about the engagement, right?
I did not. I did, but not 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Who is the lady?
We all work together.
Oh, it's somebody you know. Ooh. So you hurt her feelings.
No, I didn't hurt her feelings. She just couldn't,
Ma'am,
Hey.
he's community. You know what the rest is. He's for
Community?
He's for everybody.
Oh.
I was for the
we
streets,
ain't
but
the
I'm not
only
no
two
more.
people. Judge, we not the only two people he has slept with.
I was for the streets.
So I'm not
no more.
concerned about any of that. I need my money, and if possibly hers. too.
Your money.
Yeah, I need my money.
It turns out his fiancée works alongside them, someone Miss Shoemaker knows personally. That betrayal cuts deep. Now, this isn't just about money for her. It's about holding on to her dignity after her private life was dragged into the open. But she refuses to back down. I need my money, she declares. And now, it's up to the judge to decide who's really been playing games.
Okay, well, see, that has nothing to do with me right now. So, sir, I think it's only fair that you all should split the expenses for the private school tuition as well as the extracurricular activities, okay? I do believe that warrants an increase. Now, your court order, everything has changed, right? You said you moved, you were doing a different schedule, you moved to get closer to your kids, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a change.
Thank you.
And these children are involved in curricular activities. They're also going to a private school. You'd agree with me that that's kind of expensive, right?
The judge cuts through the noise and gets straight to the point. It's time to split the costs fairly. If he moved closer to the kids, then his wallet needs to move with him. The courtroom shifts. Suddenly it's no longer about feelings or fiancés, but cold facts. And one fact is undeniable. $500 won't cut it anymore. Yet even now, he keeps pushing back, and what he suggests next is almost unbelievable.
That's about $2,000 a month. You're only paying $500, so she's fronting the other $15.
But we work for the school. We can really homeschool because everything they learn
Are you
about.
gonna be at the house homeschooling them with Mr. IT?
That's a good question. I know a lot of teachers that wouldn't want to be at home homeschooling their children and working as a teacher.
I mean, if he willing to pay, why sit at the house and homeschool our children? I'm down.
I got another cousin that was real smart in school. And she
You know, you have a lot of family members that do a lot of things and they have nothing to do with this case. So let me just go ahead and make this very simple. How many children? You all have 2 children.
We have 2 children.
He actually suggests homeschooling the kids himself, or maybe letting that same cousin step in again. The courtroom can hardly hold back laughter, but the judge isn't here to play. 2 kids, $2,000 in expenses. It's time for a ruling. But just when it seems like the surprises are finished, one final twist sends this case into overtime.
You have any other children?
Yeah.
Any other children outside of the 2?
I got one more.
One more? Okay. Why did you say it like that?
Might be on child support for that one too.
Oh, so you're coming back to see me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll handle that when we get to that particular case. For today, what I'm going to do is go ahead and split the cost that she's paying. So it's $2,000. Y'all are going to split it evenly. $1,000 for you, $1,000 for you. So your child support increased by $500 and you are both ordered to maintain that same health insurance.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
It turns out he has another child, and that case may be heading to court next. The judge doesn't blink. She makes it clear the $2,000 will be split evenly. His support is raised by $500, and every excuse he tried to make is officially overruled. But just as it feels like the case is finally wrapped up, the judge delivers one last question, and it throws the entire courtroom back into chaos.
Do you all have any other questions?
Nah. What about when I asked you to babysit because you was going out and I wanted $25?
Wait a minute, babysit who? Your other child or the children that you all had together?
The ones we got together.
She can't babysit her
No,
own
I'm
kids.
asking to babysit out so she can go out. I'll babysit while she can go out.
But do I call you for that or do I set that up with
No,
a sitter?
I was trying to give you the time of yourself. We can not.
I've already made my ruling, so
Oh,
you know,
man.
yeah, okay.
Thank
I
you,
can
Judge.
sit here and listen to you.
I appreciate you.
Okay. Did you all have any other questions?
No,
Okay,
ma'am,
well, if there's
satisfied.
nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Even with the ruling,
Even after the ruling, the drama follows him out of the courtroom, argument over babysitting, lingering tension, and a storm of co-parenting complaints. But the judge closes it all with firm authority. Case closed, for now. Still, that tension in the air feels like this might only be part 1. If you've been following this courtroom drama, share your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if you felt the tension, and don't forget to subscribe, because while justice may have been served today, this story is far from over.